Hey people, it is Friday, February the 14th. The time is 2:47 in the afternoon and it is about minus 5 degrees Celsius outside, feeling more like minus 13 with the wind chill. So definitely a chilly day again, and we had our big snowstorm just recently also, so plenty of snow outside. But I am currently inside the new Value Village store that recently opened in downtown Toronto here on Edward Street. And this is the same location that once housed the world's biggest bookstore. This and another new business that recently opened right next door, TNT Supermarket, now take up the space that used to be the world's biggest bookstore. So I thought I'd do a little walk around inside both of these new stores. So I'm down in the basement level currently at the Value Village. And I must say this is quite a bit bigger than the other Value Village that I frequent on Queen Street in Leslieville. I think I'll most likely make this my new preferred location. It's much closer to home. And it seems to have a whole lot more stuff up for offer. And if you're not familiar with Value Village, it's a sort of a repurposed merchandise store, secondhand, if you will. It has a pretty good book section here too. After all, this used to be the world's biggest bookstore, so at least you can still buy books in part of this space now. So we'll just take a quick look around this lower level, and then I'll make my way upstairs. Check out the main level, which is smaller than the lower level. And then I'll go next door and we'll do a walkthrough of the new TNT Supermarket, which is an Asian supermarket. It's also the first location right in the heart of downtown. They did recently open a location on College Street, just on the sort of western end of downtown. This is right in the heart of the city. Here's the main level. This is a good place to come and pick up all sorts of things for relatively cheap prices. When I want a new t-shirt or a pair of pants, I usually get those things at Value Village. Thrift proud. Make secondhand second nature. That's what I do most of the time when I'm buying clothes anyway. So let's head out. Oh sure, thank you. Thank you very much. And I got a coupon, 30% off. Welcome. Value Village now open. Yeah, I'll definitely be coming back here to check it out with an intention to buy something. This time was just to take a look at it. And you can see it's at the base of a condo building called Panda, which was built on the site of the old world's biggest bookstore. And you still have the BMV books right next door, though, if you are still a fan of buying books. That's an awesome bookstore there. Books, magazines, and videos at BMV. All right, now let's see the other half of what used to be the world's biggest bookstore, which is now TNT Supermarket. I think this just opened within the last day or two. The Valley Village, I think, opened up a bit more, a week or so ago, a week or two maybe. Not sure exactly. It's been open for a little while anyway. So this is Elizabeth Street. All right, let's head in. Hopefully I don't get hassled by security. Well, some loud music right off the bat. All right. Got like a food sort of place to sit and eat. I wasn't expecting it to be 2 levels up. Security guards galore here. Thank you. All right. It is jam-packed. Try and hide my camera there when I walk past this security guy. So I'm not sure how this one compares to other TNT Supermarket locations. It's bigger or smaller. Certainly crowded, I guess. Given that it is just opened, it's to be expected. So if I can get past this music here. I find a lot of these places seem to think that they're nightclubs instead of grocery stores, or whatever the case may be. Restroom there. Skincare. This place just goes on and on. I wonder what section this would have been when it was the world's biggest bookstore back in the day. Of course, that old building was completely demolished. The old world's biggest bookstore building itself is long gone. So this structure we're walking through is basically has no connection to the old world's biggest bookstore other than its location. I'll probably end up getting a copyright claim now at this rate. Nope. Spill in aisle 10. Spill in aisle 10. I found the cookies. That's That's all you really need to know. Where are the cookies? Nothing else is important. Now, can I get out of here without having purchased anything? They make it a bit tricky sometimes to leave a store without having to go through the checkout area. You just assume that if you are in here, you bought something. It's not always the case. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? Okay, thank you. Thank you. This is not a purchasing visit. This is just a recording visit. Man, oh man. All right, let's get out of this madhouse. Okay, let's come back again, maybe. It is another new grocery store close to home, so I'll most likely come here at some point to do some proper grocery shopping. Maybe I'll wait until it calms down a bit though. I don't think anyone enjoys grocery shopping in a store that's crowded like this. There's the kitchen area. That's what I was trying to say earlier when I first walked through. Whew, all right. Well, we successfully managed to check out both stores without getting stopped by security. So yeah, all those who remember the world's biggest bookstore, if you haven't been to Toronto in a long time, well, this is what you'll find where that once stood. And you can see we got lots of slush from that major snowfall we just had. Some snowbanks. Got about 20 centimeters here in the downtown area. Closer to 30 centimeters in the outlying areas. So I thought I'd just take us on a walk along Edward Street and then maybe Elm Street. I heard there's a new pizza place on Elm Street that sells Brampton style pizza. I think that's a South Asian style of pizza. Brampton is a suburban city northwest of Toronto that is known for its large South Asian population, and I guess Brampton style pizza maybe made its way from there into downtown Toronto. I've never tried Brampton style pizza, or whatever its proper name might be, I'm not sure. Look at this mess. I don't want to walk across Bay Street here, but there are no lights at this intersection. See if I can get across. All right, coast is clear both ways. Let's go. Walking past the old bus terminal, which has been decommissioned. There are plans to build 2 towers on top of the old terminal building, including preserving the terminal and the bus bays as part of that development. That's the former western annex of the bus terminal. Of course, the bus terminal is now located at CIBC Square at Bay Street and Lakeshore Boulevard. Much bigger, more modern terminal now there, serving GO Transit as well as intercity coach services. So it'll take us to the end of Edward Street.
I'm not gonna lie, yesterday.
And then I'll just go up 1 block to Elm Street, and then we'll walk east again along Elm Street until I find that new pizza place. Some pretty huge snowbanks here. It's like mountains. These are the biggest snowbanks I've seen downtown in quite a long time. At least 3 years or so. I think the last major snowstorm to hit downtown was in 2022, about 3 years ago exactly. And that was a much bigger snowfall than this one. It's at least 2 to 2.5 times as much snow. A tower on the rise there. That'll be quite tall. It'll be about as tall as the building across the street you can see there. It took forever for it to get above ground. They had to reinforce the old buildings on site and mostly demolish them, preserving just the facades. And dig a huge hole for underground parking, and then start finally building upwards. I'd say about 2 years ago, they started digging down, and it's only recently that it's actually gone above ground. All right, so here's University Avenue. Just a quick jaunt up to Elm Street. I might come back and do a proper walk along University Avenue. Right, now here's Elm Street. So now we're heading east. I think the city is intentionally holding off on snow clearing because we're due to get another big snowfall in the next couple of days. So I think they're waiting until that one has passed through and then they'll start doing the snow clearing, because what will be the point of having to do it twice when they could just do it once? But I guess we have to contend with all of this in the meantime. Walking between hospitals right now. Car is equipped to deal with this much snow. It's all completed now. That's the new wing of Sick Kids Hospital. It's the Patient Care Center. Crossing Elizabeth Street. Alright, let's start keeping an eye out for the pizza place. I think it's on the other side of Bay Street. Kaka Sushi. Can't help but smile every time I see that place. Alright, now here's the restaurant row on Elm Street. Could be on that side too, I'm not even sure exactly where it is. All day brunch at Flippers. This view will look different in the next year or two. That building towers over the whole area. It'll rise up to 69 stories eventually. The Elm Basket. Oh, I think I see the pizza place. Fraternal Order of Eagles. And here it is, B-Town Pizza. Taste the difference. B-Town for Brampton. I'm curious to taste the difference. They have all kinds of other things on the menu, obviously. Valentine's special. That's right. Today is Valentine's Day. That sort of thing doesn't occur to me anymore. So, good size menu. So, Brampton style pizza. I'll definitely put that on the list. It's close enough to home, I could walk here and pick it up and take it home. And the famous Barbarian Steakhouse.
It wasn't deep.
I think this is new also. I don't remember seeing this. But I think we are ready to wrap up this walk. I successfully toured through the new Valley Village and the new TNT Supermarket.
Oh, okay.
Where once upon a time, the world's biggest bookstore stood. I'll definitely be back at the Valley Village and the TNT maybe in a month or two after all the excitement dies down. And we also checked out the rest of Edward Street and Elm Street. Back here to Yonge, where Elm Street ends. So I hope you enjoyed the walk. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you haven't done so already. And also make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal as well as via my merch store. Or you can also support the channel by becoming a channel member or by sending a super thanks if you prefer. And you can find me on Instagram also under K Continuum. As we look towards B-Town Pizza. So thanks for watching, and thanks to all the channel members. And be sure to keep checking back, because as always, I will continue.